Hello, everyone. Today, we will be assembling a physical robot by hand. In previous lessons, we have assembled it virtually with Tinkercad. Now we will take the robot from virtual to real using the kit provided by Clear Robotics. Please follow the following steps to complete the installation in order to ensure that each component is solid and ready for subsequent circuit connection and commissioning. First, we need to secure the motor to the chassis. Remove the motor bracket and slide it through the chassis. Use 4 30mm M3 screws and 4 M3 nuts to secure each side of the motor to the bracket. Tighten the screws and nuts to ensure the motor is secure. Finally, thread the motor leads through the holes provided for subsequent connections. Now we install the casters to keep the robot balanced for smooth movement. Using 4 6mm M3 screws, secure 4 5mm M3 single-pass hexagonal nylon posts to the chassis to raise the casters so they are at the same height as the wheels. Remove the 4 3 nuts and install the casters onto the nylon posts and tighten the screws and nuts to ensure stability and no looseness. Now, let's install the power supply section. Start by securing the booster module to the bottom panel of the enclosure using double-sided tape. Install the other enclosure panels in order and secure the enclosure from the bottom using 4 18mm M3 screws and 4 M3 nuts. Attach the booster module with the enclosure in place to the chassis using double-sided tape. Thread the output leads of the booster module through the pre-drilled holes in preparation for wiring. Lastly, install the battery compartment using the same double-sided tape, taking care not to glue the lid of the battery compartment to the chassis, as this may interfere with battery replacement. Next, we install the Arduino Uno, the control core of the robot car. Remove the two 12mm M3 screws and secure the Uno board to the bottom of the enclosure from the bottom. Install the rest of the enclosure panels in turn. Attach 4 11mm M3 hexagonal posts to the 4 corners of the case and 2 8mm M3 screws to the top and bottom of the case. Finally, use double-sided tape to secure the Uno board to the cart chassis with the enclosure in place. Finally, let's install the breadboard for subsequent circuit connections. Remove the tape protector from the back of the breadboard and adhere it securely to the bottom of the enclosure. Remove the 4 8mm M3 screws and 4 14mm M3 two-way hexagonal nylon posts and install them in each of the 4 corners. Secure the breadboard with the bottom plate to the chassis via double-sided tape. Do not install the top plate for the time being, and encapsulate it after all the wiring connections are completed. This assembly completes the installation of the core hardware of the robot car, including the motor, casters, power module, Arduino Uno, and breadboard. Next, we will learn how to make the robot car really move.